Does this look familiar? Studying feels like trying to solve a Rubik's Cube blindfolded sometimes, doesn't it? You've got books piled up, your energy feels like it's stuck on 10%, and somehow even the clock has turned into your enemy. But here's the thing. What if I told you there's a way to turn all this around? Learning can be fun. Learning can be fast, and I'm here to show you how to make it happen. Stick with me for a couple of minutes, and by the end of this, you'll be armed with simple, powerful tips to transform your study game. Trust me, your brain will thank you. Tip 1. Gamify your learning. Okay, hear me out on this one. What if studying wasn't just studying? Turn it into a game. Give yourself points for every problem you solve, every flashcard you master, or even every paragraph you read without getting distracted by your phone. Think of it like leveling up in your favorite video game. For example, say you're doing math problems. Every right answer earns you 10 points, and getting through an entire worksheet could earn you a bonus round, like 15 minutes on TikTok or a cookie as a reward. And don't forget the end game. Set a final goal. It could be treating yourself to that fancy latte you've had your eye on, watching an extra episode of your favorite show guilt-free, or even just feeling like an academic rock star. Rewards don't have to be big. They just have to feel good. Your brain is wired to love winning, so why not use that to your advantage? Turn study time into a quest, and suddenly those textbooks feel way less intimidating. Trust me, this trick works like a charm. Tip 2. Add a splash of color to your notes. Think about it. Our brains are basically visual sponges. If your notes look like a black and white documentary about dry toast, how motivated are you going to be to read them? Not at all. That's why we need colors. Grab some highlighters, get out your sticky notes, and go wild. Use different colors for different purposes. Maybe blue for facts, pink for key terms, and green for epic questions to conquer later. And don't stop there. Go ahead and doodle in the margins. Draw little suns next to important formulas or palm trees next to tricky definitions you want to vacation on later. For example, if you're studying history, make a timeline and highlight events in bright shades to see connections at a glance. Or if you're tackling science diagrams, add colorful labels to make parts stand out. When your notes are bright and engaging, your brain naturally pays more attention. Plus, flipping through them becomes way less of a chore and way more of an, oh, what color combos did I think of here? Brighten your notes, brighten your learning, and hey, maybe brighten your mood while you're at it. Tip 3. Set a challenge and beat the clock. There's something about the ticking timer that just makes us move faster, isn't there? Use this to your advantage. Set a timer and challenge yourself to finish a task before it runs out. For example, can I summarize this entire chapter in the next 20 minutes? Challenge accepted. This trick not only keeps you focused, but also kicks your productivity into overdrive. Plus, the rush of meeting your goal feels like a mental fist bump. If you're feeling extra adventurous, try racing against a friend. Who can get through their questions faster? Who can finish outlining their essay first? Just make sure you're competing on quality. Nobody wants to win the race with sloppy work. And here's the golden rule. Don't forget the reward system. Once you conquer the clock, reward yourself. Time to get that chocolate bar or take a dance break. Study sessions can sometimes feel endless, but when you set little mini goals, it's easier to keep pushing forward. Remember, the timer isn't your enemy, it's your coach. Tip 4. Find yourself a study buddy. Studying alone can feel like wandering through a desert. But when you add a friend to the mix, suddenly everything feels a little less lonely and a lot more fun. For example, you can quiz each other on flashcards. Have them throw trick questions your way to see if you're really paying attention. Or turn it into a friendly competition. Who can memorize the most biology terms in 10 minutes? Winner gets bragging rights, and maybe even some pizza. And hey, studying with a buddy doesn't have to stop there. You can even teach each other concepts you've learned. Explaining something to someone else is one of the best ways to lock it into your brain, like turning on the ultimate learning hack. Just remember, don't turn your study session into a full-on gossip hour. Save the memes and drama for post-session celebrations, okay? Last but not least, get creative with how you learn. When it comes to studying, there are no rules saying you have to sit stiffly with your nose buried in a book. Nope. Learning should feel alive. Try building a mind map. Start with your main topic in the center and draw colorful branches to connect ideas. Or if you've got a tricky formula to memorize, turn it into a silly song. Sing "The mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell" to your favorite tune, and I guarantee you'll never forget it. When you make studying unique, it stops being something you have to do and starts being something you get to do. Just try it out. And that's it. My top tips for making studying fun and fast. Which one are you most excited to try? The rewards? The colors? Maybe that timer trick? Share your thoughts or your own tips in the comments below. Don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and ring the bell so I can keep bringing you more study hacks and motivational tricks. Together, we've got this. It's time for you to take charge of your learning, your goals, and your success. Now go crush it. You're officially ready to level up your study game.